Seattle Storm going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. Well, the WNBA is the most talented league in the world, but I'm putting both of you on the spot. Who is the best current player?
Come on, Blake. I have to pick just one? All right, I'm going to go with multiple-time MVP Elena Delle Donne. I mean, we're talking about someone who is 6'5" and can do pretty much anything on the court. Delle Donne became the first player in league history to record a 50-40-90 season. And I'm just wondering, how do you stop her offensively?
You just don't stop her. If I have to go with someone different, give me Brianna Stewart. 2018 MVP, like Delle Donne, she's been the best player on a championship team. Offensively, Stewie is a 6'4" player who can stroke it from anywhere. But don't forget about her defense. She's a force on that side of the ball with her length.
And guys, one thing I admire about Natasha Howard is her preparation. She wasn't really a starter in her first 4 WNBA seasons, but things started to change in year 5. With increased minutes, she increased her production, showing she was always ready for her big moment.
And talking about Howard's patience in this league, Tim, things really worked for her, didn't they?
Oh, they sure did, Blake. After landing with her 3rd team in 5 years, she immediately won a WNBA championship and made all-defensive first team in 2018. And the year after that, Howard was named an All-Star and the Defensive Player of the Year in 2019.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Longhorn. Stewart on the wing, Jewel Lloyd. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The body control on her is tremendous. Lloyd is not easily taken off her game. Impressive make.
And it's McCautry missing.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Gray. Cam Beige. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Love the toughness from Cam Beige. You didn't think a little contact would throw her off, did you?
And here's Langhorn. To the inside. Howard. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Outside Plum. Chelsea Gray for 3. Second shot opportunity. Cam Beige with the bucket.
Well, once she realizes it's a miss, Cam Beige is after the board. So tenacious.
Bird outside. Launches it. Drills the 3-pointer.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything has fallen for them early.
Las Vegas trailing. Pass to Cam Beige. McCautry outside. Gray with it. The tray gets a 3-pointer to fall.
You just got to admire the tenacity that she has.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the left side wing. Brianna Stewart from outside. The shot off that time. And Las Vegas the other way now. Launches the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Now here is Lloyd. Back to Bird. There's the triple. Her aim is not true. That makes her 1 for 2. Outside Plum. Here's Cam Beige. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, you just love to see concentration like that players, and Cambage doesn't let anything stop her from getting buckets.
Now here is Stewart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Yep, count it.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
The Aces leading. Outside Plum. Pass to Gray. Now here's Cambage. Covered by Lloyd. It's good.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here is Lloyd. Outside Stewart. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bird. That shot off the mark. The Aces go the other way with it. And here we go. Aces running. And it's McCautry missing. And it's the Storm on the break. Howard gets the bucket.
Passing is what makes Stewart perhaps the best offensive player in the world. Not just to score, an all-around force.
Now here's Gray. 6 points for her. Pass to Wilson. McCautry with it. Langhorn's there. And that one's good. McCautry. Bird outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
She's done it so many times over her career, but it's still impressive. At 5'9", Bird finishing at the hoop.
And so that's a lot of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Aces ahead. They're up by 1. And quarter 2. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
When it comes to point guards in the history of the WNBA, no one has accomplished more than Sue Bird. But beyond the unmatched assist numbers she's piled up, she's led her teams to multiple titles. A true leader is something you always want from the point guard position. Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's McCautry. Storm with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. Right side, Canada. Pass to Prince. Canada, Gray defending. Now Prince. Here's Langhorn. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And for Bird, I mean, she's won WNBA titles, but she's also won at every other level imaginable. Just flat out a winner.
A bunch of gold medals at the Summer Games and World Championships, a pair of college titles with Connecticut, a handful of titles in Europe. When you add it all up, I don't know if there's anyone in women's basketball history that's done more winning than Sue Bird.
Stewart with the bucket.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Pass to Cambage. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. Here's Stewart. Prince. And that misses. That would have put them up.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question. What commitment on the offensive glass. McCautry willing herself to grab these second chance opportunities.
Pass to Howard. Now Prince. Gray defending. Down low. Stewart with the bucket.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Inside. Here's Cambage. Lucky 7 drops right in. She's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
When you have played in as many games as Danielle Robinson, your eyes light up when you see the open player.
Pass to Prince. Outside for Stewart. Now Prince. Canada. It's rebounded by Liz Cambage. From Bradenton, Florida, our WNBA coverage rolls on. Now, Brian, what will you most remember about being in the Bradenton bubble?
Well, it's quite the experience, Blake, but I think most of us will remember the we're all in this together attitude during the whole thing. Pair that with all the amazing WNBA action we've seen, and it's easy to see how this season will not be forgotten anytime soon.
Outside Canada. No good from outside.
Well defended that time. She's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when she's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and you can see that they recognize that. They're not going to let her get easy shots.
Outside Canada. Here's Langhorne. Unable to get that one to go. And Las Vegas the other way now.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
Here's McCautry. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the call will be against Liz Cambage. That's her first foul. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And here's McCautry. She's got 6. That's good, and that evens things out. 50 to 50, 4 for 8 shooting this game.
One of the best defenders the WNBA has ever seen, Angel McCautry is known for giving her all. She made 7 straight all-defensive first teams from 2010 to 2016. And I think her ability to read and react to opponents is just next level.
Now here's McCautry. She's got 8. Young. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Canada, covered by McCautry. Outside Canada. And she lays it straight in.
When Canada wants to get to the hoop, she gets there. Incredible combination of quicks plus ball handling skills.
Pass to Cambage. McCautry. Gray with it. To the paint. Cambage, good.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Outside Canada. Pass to Stewart. Over McCautry. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
As a guard, this is part of Canada's role to notice when her teammates have wide open looks.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Aces ahead. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Cambage is putting in work in this one.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Howard with the ball, and it's Wilson picking her up. Pass to Bird. To the middle, outside for Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McCautry. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Aces with the lead. Now Gray. Cambage, guarded by Howard. Chelsea Gray for three. Bird pulls it in.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Howard, she's off on that one. Liz Cambage with the defensive effort. McCautry left side, and they pick up 2.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Stewart, and 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Angel McCautry.
Well, guys, from a basketball standpoint, 2019 certainly wasn't ideal for Breanna Stewart. She ended up missing the entire WNBA season because of a ruptured Achilles tendon.
She's perfect from the line this time. And Brian, how great is it to see Breanna Stewart back on the hardwood?
Oh, it's awesome, Blake. The league simply is not the same without her. And I think I speak for everyone in basketball when I say it's great to have her back.
Gray outside. Right wing, clock at 6. Here's McCautry. Offensive rebound. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And credit their advantage on the boards for the lead they presently enjoy. That's been a huge factor.
Absolutely. A plus 10 advantage in rebounds. They're controlling the glass.
And controlling the game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Stewart. Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open. Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on G. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
You see the basketball mind Angel McCautry has. Nice job analyzing the situation, capitalizing in the open floor.
To the wing on the left. Stewart with the ball. Picked up by Plum. A nice shot by Stewart.
They tried to increase the degree of difficulty for Stewart. Didn't matter. She has the strength and focus to take a bump and make the basket.
Count it. Good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Langhorn gets the bucket.
It's funny. It's almost like she has a radar. Sue Bird with a great feel for where her teammates are. That comes with experience.
Pass to Cambage. McCautry outside. Wilson drops in the layup for 2.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
Aces on D. Howard, defended by Cambage. Howard, that's good.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Gray outside. To the inside. Cambage. Good. And she's 10 for 10 from the field.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Seattle calls timeout.
When you look back at Liz Cambage's already impressive career, it's incredible how young she's been at various levels. In 2011, when she was selected 2nd overall in the draft, Cambage was only 19 years old out of Australia, about 2 to 3 years younger than most rookies.
Here's Bird. He's got 5. Out to Howard. Pulls it. The wide open shot is on the money.
Well, that's the decisiveness you need to have on catch and shoot jumpers. Howard doesn't really second guess her shot attempts.
And after that successful rookie year, Cambage start on the international stage.
At the 2012 games in London, at just 20 years old, Cambage led Australia to a bronze medal as the second youngest player on the squad.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Pass to Tuck. Howard inside, defended by Cambage. Howard misses. And now the Aces on the break. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
The first free throw is good.
When you think about the all-time WNBA playoff shots, De'Erica Hamby might have the most insane shot we've seen in recent postseason play. During 2019's second round single elimination game, Hamby's Aces were trailing by 2 with under 10 seconds left. Without the ball, Chicago was trying to run out the clock when Hamby did the impossible.
Now Young. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the paint. Cambage. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
With the tendency to get hot and keep it rolling, Cambage's teammates should keep feeding her the rock.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this was some artistry right here. Great decision on where to go with the ball and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way, Tim. It's true team basketball.
It's just so much fun to watch.
And we welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Lloyd, and she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And the foul called on the Las Vegas Aces.
It's pretty rare to hear an athlete admit they were nervous, but when Jewell Lloyd looked back at the 2018 playoffs, one where her Storm won the WNBA title, the All-Star guard admitted, quote, "I was just so nervous to where I was like, I don't want to screw this up," end quote. Lloyd had a solid 2018 postseason, but her numbers were a little down from the regular season.
Pass to Cambage. McCautry. Here's Gray, covered by Lloyd. Young with it. Shot clock at 6. Over Canada. Here's Hamby. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, and opportunity for a 3-point play.
Not everything is falling for them, but they've definitely capitalized on their second efforts.
Offensive rebounds, it's one of those sleeper stats that can make a huge difference in the outcome of a game. Even if you miss a lot of shots, offensive rebounds can help with that. That's where they've made their mark.
On the wing, Jewell Lloyd. Gray defending. Pass to Magbegor. Puts up the 3. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. And with Lloyd, she said winning a WNBA title was her biggest goal.
And the lessons learned from that title run with Seattle for Lloyd, you know, she said herself she never got comfortable during that 2018 finals. But the very next year in 2019, in a first-round elimination game, Lloyd poured in 22 in a win, including nailing the first 4 shots right out of the gate. No nerves and lesson learned.
And it's good. 2 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Seattle calls timeout. The game is so fast now. We've seen an insane change of pace over the last couple of years. How big of a change has that really been?
Well, looking at the 2019 numbers, the Mercury were next to last in pace at 93 possessions per game. Just a couple years earlier, in 2015, that number would have ranked third. So the entire league is getting faster.
And I think that's a great thing. Everyone, fans, players, broadcasters, we want scoring. We want points. Maybe the only people who don't like it, some of those defensive-minded head coaches.
A nice shot by McCautry.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Outside Howard. Pass to Lloyd. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now here's Langhorne. And the foul called on Angel McCautry. That is her third foul so far. Outside Canada. Outside Lloyd.
This has been a better effort from them in the first half, where they just didn't seem to have the same intensity.
And they double up Angel McCautry. Plum gets the bucket.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Outside Lloyd. Shot to end the cold run. And it's good on the layup.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Cambay. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And they double up Natasha Howard. Langhorne. That three off the mark.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Back to Plum. McCautry inside. Deflects the pass. Right side Lloyd. Back to Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Well, when you talk about elite defenders, I think you got to talk about Natasha Howard. She's been selected WNBA All-Defensive First Team a few times, and she even won the Defensive Player of the Year in 2019.
And a new group getting ready for the Storm. That's also good, so she hits them both. And thinking about Howard's impact defensively, Brian, how important is she to her team's success?
She's critical, Blake. I think every team could use a defensive anchor like Natasha Howard. Since becoming a full-time starter, her block and steal numbers have really skyrocketed. When it comes to winning games, Howard is a difference maker.
Pass to Tuck. Now Whitcomb. And here's Tuck. 6 on the shot clock, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
And the Storm making a change here. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Allen. Las Vegas the rebound. And here is Swords, guarded by Russell. Down low, Allen. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Here's Prince. And here's Magbagor. And again, it's the Storm missing. Now Allen. Outside Rogers. Shot blocked! And she recovers it. And she's able to get it back. Swords. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Prince. Pass to Tuck. And here's Magbagor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.